Hey friend, if you came for drama, betrayal, and plot twists, you're in the right place. Episode 2.
Royal Reception Room. Did you call for me? My lady, the brave Pervaz Knight Commander has arrived. With such a relaxed expression, I can't get a read on him at all. It is my utmost honor to be graced by the royal family. I, Asha Pervaz, greet the Crown Prince. Ah, he is not the Crown Prince anymore. Should I call him Duke of Carlisle Haven from now on? The reason why my title of Crown Prince was taken away, you must be aware, right? Asha and her party just arrived at the capital, desiring his father's women. They say he trespassed into the chambers of the Emperor's cherished concubine. I've heard that the Emperor is fond of women. It seems the prince has inherited that from him. People in the capital are fortunate. They have the luxury of coveting other people's women. Daily news. Carlin loses his position as crown prince. Until then, even if you didn't know, you have to accept it now, my lady. Never would have thought that the man from that article would be my husband. You've been too quiet. Has my handsome Ness enchanted you to this extent? Stop acting like we're close. Rather than that, what really enchanted me is your physique, eh? Of course, a larger body is an easier target, but there is strength behind a fortified constitution. So you mean in battle? Yes, I'd like to have such a body, but it's nearly impossible. We are born with different qualities. This reaction is refreshing. Borg qualities, huh? Well, shall we begin discussing our deal? Deal? Don't tell me you thought that I accepted a proposal from the brave Pervaz Knight Commander because I fell for you? Is there some other motive? So, you seem to react as if you like it. My father set a condition for abdication. Serve the Empire for 3 years and leave on my arrogance then. 3 years. Then what? The land of Pervaz will keep being devastated by the spoils of war during those 3 years, but if you want to keep serving them, go ahead. 3 years. Then what? Divorce. Divorce. In return, don't interfere with what I do in Pervaz for 3 years. Don't expect any care or attention from me, and don't entertain the idea of siding with my adversaries. If you comply with these conditions, I won't skimp on financial and material support for Pervaz. So, there was a motive behind agreeing to the marriage, but I can't let Pervaz be swayed by this man. May I inquire what you plan to do in Pervaz? If it harms Pervaz, I can't accept it. And if you don't accept, what will happen to your starving people? Of course, I don't wish to harm Pervaz either. So help me succeed. So help me succeed. Understood. Then please write the contract. A contract? You said you won't skimp on the support needed for reconstruction. I want a contract specifying those details. I don't trust promises given only through mouth either, so that suits us both. We, as a married couple, will get along well. A contractual marriage where we take only what we need from each other and cleanly break up. Is that what you're saying? Look at this. The conversation is already going well, isn't it? Pervaz change. Back, Carlisle Haven will support Shia Pervaz and Pervaz with immediate resolution of the current food shortage in Pervaz. 2. All the seeds needed for the farmland in Pervaz during the contract period. 3. The right to consult with accompanying members for medicine and physician for 2 years. 4. The full cost of building a wall. You've drafted it meticulously. Lionel Bailey, closest to Carlisle Haven, a woman who won't suffer a loss anywhere. Are you really going to marry such a barbarian princess? I have several ladies perfect for the position of crown princess. It's just for 3 years anyway. And when will such an opportunity arise again? Opportunity? The opportunity to eliminate those who dared to cross my path. I've been driven to the battlefield since I was 15. After my biological mother's death, my stepmother, who became the Empress, wished for my death. Fighting, and fighting again, I survived. Due to the blessing from the gods that I received at birth, wearing the blood of a worthy enemy on my head, holding the shining sun in both eyes, applying the wine of victory to my lips, the beautiful god of slaughter. Long live Carlisle Haven, the guardian of the empire, the Empress Beatrice, Matthias, second prince. I'll have to pull some strings to make him the crown prince. Your Majesty, the one who opened the door of my chambers in the middle of the night, the young concubine of the Emperor, Viviana Lowry. I wasn't aware that woman was in the room. Someone must have set up a trap to humiliate me. Shut up! Your arrogance has crossed the line. Now you are after my woman, stripping Carlisle Haven of his crown, my father's concubine, and me. The Empress's scheme to remove both her enemies in one go must have succeeded. Thanks to that, Matthias is temporarily treated as the successor. It's a successful island, isn't it? In 3 years, the Empress will find fault and strip me of status permanently, and she will probably make Matthias the official successor. The throne is mine. I'll kill everyone who covets it. I have to build my strength outside the Empress's reach. Pervaz Castle is suitable for that. Well, Pervaz Castle is extraterritorial after all. At this point, if the successor of Pervaz takes me, isn't it a blessing from the gods? You're planning to marry a woman you're meeting for the first time? Do you know what kind of woman she is? Huh? It's not the first time. I've met that woman before, you see. Episode 3. I've met that woman once before, a few days ago in the capital of the empire, Gyro. Carlisle. Deposition of the crown prince position. I've been completely overpowered by the Empress. It's my incompetence, rushed by a letter from a new informant who wanted to make contact. I thought it would be an assassination attempt at most. I deprive Carlisle Evaristo of his crown. Since I spread rumors that the disheartened me is secluding myself in the room, maybe I should use this opportunity to make a move. Hey, sir? I've never seen your face around here. How about a little chat? If you want to pass by safely, that is. When you hide your identity, those pests crawl up to you. How annoying. I had no choice but to kill. Hey, you three can't take one person on? What the? We're joining to even out the numbers, for balance. What is it, a girl? What the fuck is that betch saying? Are you crazy? Boss. Her stance is firm. Is she a warrior? What are you doing? Kill her. If you want to fight, you should do it yourself. Why hide behind your little brother? Coward. Asha, are you going to kill them? Kill them. I think that would be better for them. She's not bluffing. Those are used to killing people. I thought we were supposed to stay out of trouble before entering the palace. Let's leave it. Our run. Hurry. Thanks for your help. Thanks to you, I am out of danger, so I'd like to offer you nothing to thank you for your help. Instead of a reward, can you recommend a cheap inn around here? I don't want to end up homeless with the others. Inns are expensive in the capital. Oh, our group consists of 5, including us. If we can just wash up, we'd be fine sleeping all in one room. I see. Follow me. Present time. So, it was because Margra Vine Aisha that you came late that day? Tana Margrave be a powerful medieval roble. The term comes from Markgraf in German, representing their role as borderland guardians with more authority than ears or counts but less than dukes. It was because of me that they could wash up and enter the palace. Huh. If she had come as she was, she wouldn't have been called the Barba Ryan Princess, but instead the B. Gers Chieftain. She beat up a thug with her fists? If you did something wrong, she will beat your highness up. If the Empress sends assassins instead, they will be so easily defeated. That's a good point, but as long as it involves the reconstruction of Pervaz, she can't betray me. Even though I invited her to stay with me at my manor, she said she was uncomfortable and returned to the inn. She's cautious, and she wants to keep her distance from me. I couldn't ask for a better mate, right? At the same time, Asha and her group. Contract marriage? It's too dangerous. He's trying to use you as a shield for the Crown Prince's plot. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter? Asha, your life depends on this. If selling me can save Pervaz, then I'll gladly be sold many times over. At this rate, I think I've been sold for a very good price. Asha, with this money, no one will starve or freeze to death this winter. We can heal the wounded. Imagine that, Decker, the desolated plains of Kiker, the barren plains of Kiker rippling with grain. Would you have made any other choice? I'm happier now than I've ever been. Aisha. S.O. When does the ceremony take place? Fortunately, we're skipping the wedding. They're just going to say their vows and then head straight to Pervaz. Vows. How long will that take? Still, if it's a royal ceremony, wouldn't it take months? Pervaz will be starving the whole time we're here. That's what I'm saying. When do you think we can leave? Next week? The week after? Even so, it's still a wedding. Wouldn't it be a shame to rush through it? Does Margravine Pervaz have a boyfriend? Why are you in such a hurry? Huh? That's right. People in Pervaz are waiting for me to come back. I'm going to get it done as soon as possible. We'll choose a dress from what's available and make alterations. Great. Please do that. Well, Mrs. Lubar, let's start with that. That remove dirt and shine. To take a bath? Margravine Pervaz. What do you usually wash your hair with? Do you use perfume? What about oil? With soap? Why do you put that in your hair? Stop. Do you usually wear a corset? I've never seen a waist like this before. I can't breathe. Tall. Ahem, you're a bit tall. You've got some shoulders too. Arm muscles. Sleeveless is absolutely out of the question. Pearl decorations won't do. They don't match. Puff sleeves? It makes your shoulders look broader, you idiot. I really want to go home so badly. Margravine, Your Grace. Pooh, ha ha, ha ha. Margravine, you look like a sore loser. You look like... Because I am, and they wouldn't let me keep a single weapon for self-defense. Well, I guess I've made this too simple for a royal occasion. Margravine Pervaz insisted on this dress, saying it's the most comfortable from your collection. No, forget it. I had something prepared separately. Mrs. Lubar, how about this? This is Episode 4. Isn't that the necklace of the late Highness Invalina? If it's such a splendid ruby and diamond necklace, a simple dress would be better. I can't believe you would give such a precious thing. Is this a ruby? Yes. Can't you tell just by looking at it? I should learn more about gemstones. She probably didn't care about gems since she's been busy with batless her entire life. If I sell this necklace, I can buy 100 war horses. What? X100. Are you saying this is worth over 1 million Veronas? Think of it as a down payment. If I sell this, I'll get 100 war horses. No. Would it be better to buy food first? Did you put perfume on? Yes. The maids brought perfumes that smelled like flowers and fruits, but I don't like those sweet scents, so I chose something that smells like grass. Is there something wrong? No, it suits you well. I didn't think she'd pick this perfume. And the necklace. It looks great on you. I feel like I finally met its owner. Sure, the alterations should be finished by the engagement ceremony, right? I thought the crown prince's hands were soft, but they're quite rugged, like a warrior's. What the hell? Why is my pulse quickening? It's only natural that the hands of the battle commander, Lord Carlin, would be warrior-like. X100. The necklace. Warhorse. I can buy a warhorse. A few days later, on the day of Carlin and Asha's wedding vows, Lord Carlin is really marrying that woman. I'm sure he'll divorce her as soon as he regains the crown. There's no way Miss Cecilia, the leading candidate for the crown, is going to stand still. Cecilia Dupre. Yes, now is the time. His Majesty has agreed to marry Lady Pervaz only because Pervaz is an extraterritorial jurisdiction and the imperial court cannot interfere in its affairs. Besides, through this incident, he might be testing the crown princess candidates. Some might give up the position just because of this. But I have no reason to give up. I have the most favorable terms out of anyone. My golden eyes would make me the preferred choice for being the crown princess. The empress, as well as the emperor's mistress, Viviana, were all golden-eyed, which is why they were able to get to that position. I am more worthy of the crown than Lady Pervaz. I'll show them all right here. Gabriel Knox, High Priest of the Temple. Whoa! It seems that High Priest Gabriel is offy. Sciating the marriage, Miss Cecilia and High Priest Gabriel, the city's most handsome and beautiful, have gathered. The bride is nowhere to be seen, is she? She was composed in front of the Emperor. But I wonder how she'll be today. No matter how she dresses up, she'll probably look like a country bumpkin. It'll be a relief if she doesn't embarrass herself. His Royal Highness Prince Carlisle Haven and Margravine Asha Amir Pervaz, please make your entrance. Who is that? Is that the barbarian princess? That necklace, isn't that Queen Evelina's? Yes, the one the MP Roar presented to her as a gift during their marriage. His Majesty has given her an heirloom of Princess Evelina's. This must be for show. It's unbelievable. Everyone, please take your seats in the presence of those gathered here as witnesses. His Highness Carlin Gendrick Evelina Bondel Evaristo, First Prince of the Empire of Chad, and Lady Asha, Lady of Pervaz, will proceed with their marriage vow ceremony. Libato, God of Balance and Harmony, and Apollos, God of Love, with the blessing of those holy gods. The words of the Mass are endless. It seems the clergy leads a tiresome life. Now, exchange the rings. When you sell these later, make sure you put them up for auction. They'll probably sell for much more than at a jewelry store. Those humans probably don't know. To the bride, this ring is just an emergency fund. She does have the spirit of a revolutionary. Well, it's a Musing, though. Now that the ring exchange is complete, please sign the oath document. With this, the union of these two individuals is recognized by the laws of the imperial court and the laws of the gods. No one can deny this relationship, and both individuals must uphold this promise. with a heavy sense of duty and faithful love. At first, I only accepted the marriage because I thought it would help me. But when I saw Father and the M Press's disgruntled faces, it felt refreshing. Now, as your first act as a married couple, please complete the oath with a kiss. Kiss. Well, at least formally we're a couple now, so we have to, right? You look like you want to get this over with and go home, but I don't want to let you go. Hak.